Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome in Yuto. Thank you for redeeming first. You have the biggest PP. Good morning, everybody. Wow. How is everyone today? I am tired. I did not get enough sleep last night, which is a bad thing. If you guys get the chance to sleep properly, please do take it. I went a little too hard at work yesterday. But it's okay. It's okay. Wait. My brain is loading. I'm still waiting for the coffee to kick in. I have this like huge mug of coffee. It's like this really nice resealable mug. It's made of plastic. Ooh, ASMR. Anyway, oh shit. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to change the stream title, the stream info. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Today is Catterday. So.
Titty.
Oh. Already? For free? Thank you for the titty, Yudo. I'm still sick, so if I mute randomly, it's because I'm coughing my lungs out. But today is Catterday, which means that everything that we earn during today, it goes to a cat rescue. What am I supposed to title the stream? What's this? What do we call this stream? Today we are playing OMG Cat. But the question is, what should we title the stream? I hate that. We're keeping it. Ah! Okay, there's no category for this game yet, because it's technically not out. How are you, Lee? I am good. I am Gucci. I am just trying to figure out what to call this, what category to put the stream in. I mean, I guess we could put it on just chatting. Because we're chatting. Eh? Wait, that's weird. My categories are not loading at all. Cringe. Scuff. There you go. Done. It's actually pretty timely that we're playing this particular game. But that we're playing a cat game. Because my grandmother was being an asshole this morning. Like, I was preparing the food for my cats. And I have this orange cat, this orange tabby, who absolutely loves people. Like, he is just so sweet. And he wants to be on my lap, he wants to be in my arms all the time. Literally, every time I take him to the vet, he's screaming until I hold him. I hold him like a baby. He wants to be held like a baby. And then when I'm at home, he's like rubbing himself all over my legs and like licking my feet and stuff until I pick him up, and then he's licking my face. He's just such a sweet cat. Anyway, the issue is that, so right now he has his own room. Like nobody sleeps in that room except for him. And I try to keep it as clean as I can. But for some reason, it's never enough. It's never fucking enough for my grandmother. And she thinks that it's just too messy in there. And so every time she sees this adorable, sweet boy, she says, oh, fucking throw that out already. Put him in a cage outside. You know, we gotta fix up the room. Like, how heartless can you be to care more about a room than a living thing, than a living being? Right? Anyway, so today we're playing cat games, and hopefully we can extend some help to other cats. Cats in need. I forgot to lock my door. Give me a second. Alright. Now, before anything, I don't know how to turn on auto ads on Twitch. So I do want to run auto ads. What is this? This is not a thing. I'm so confused. Okay, let's see here. I believe there's like an ad manager somewhere. We're scuff. We're scuffing. Let's see here. Here you go. Ads. Ads manager. Yep. Alright. Hog. That was easy. Okay, now that we're goods, let's go play the game. So, we did play this game during our PGDX showcase. I'm coughing all over the place. Hold on. I need to hydrate. Coffee. So good. Anyway, we did play this game during our PGDX showcase. And, we... We didn't finish it. But today, we're gonna finish it. However, for the sake of people who weren't here last time, I'm just gonna start over. Besides, it kind of breaks the flow. Ooh. The BGM actually matches the opening. That was not intentional. OMG! A cat! Wow! Yeah. That's funny. Press any button. Space. Oh. Hold on. Let's bring that down for you guys as well. Feel like that's really loud. But let's stop that BGM for now. Alright. Now, we talk to this cat. Stare. The cat stares right back. Its pupils are getting thinner by the second. Does not like staring. Okay, got you. Pet. It doesn't trust me yet. Okay. Is that a ball of yarn? Should I pick it up? Yes, because if we don't pick it up, nothing happens. I pick up the ball of yarn. Yee. Click. Let's give him some food. Yeah. Yeah. Have some yarn. I place the ball of yarn next to it. The cat seems to enjoy playing with it. Yeah. Spam. Now we can pet the cat. Pet. Yeah. The cat is purring in delight. Should I give it a name? Yes. Neko. This was Neko last time too. Neko is now my friend. Would you like to proceed to level 2? Yes. Ah, so cute. So cute. Honestly, like out of all of the cats, I think this one is my favorite because it's ugly. I am once again on my way back home when it happened again. This time I was headed back home after my friend gave me an old cat toy of theirs. Is that? No way. OMG, another cat! But it's blocking the road and I don't think it'll let me pass. I should have done vocal warm-ups before starting stream. I usually do, but sometimes I forget. I don't want to yell at it. Someone left some frayed rope here. Should I pick it up? Yes. I pick up the rope. Looks like a tree branch broke off. Should I pick it up? Yes. Pick up the branch. Hey, there's a girl over there. I wonder if she knows anything about the cat. Ah. Some rotten fish. You know what? I don't think I need it. Yeah, from what I remember, I don't need it. Can I ask you a few questions? Sure, what's up? What do you know about the cat on blocking the road? Not a lot, honestly. Except that it's insane. Insane? Yeah, loves running around and scratching everything. Scratching, huh? Do you think it would like a scratching post? I guess. But where would you get one? I'm pretty crafty. I just need some wood and some other things and I should be good. Well, good luck. Let's ask the other question. What are you doing here? I'm actually looking for a cat. A cat? Yeah, long white hair. Looks really old. I don't think it has long, honestly. That's sad. Yeah, I was actually hoping to adopt it. But it's getting late and I can't find it. You know what? Have this. Catnip? Yeah, give it to that cat for me. Or any cat, really. I just love them. Aww. Okay. Let's craft. Bloop, bloop. Boop. Boop, boop. A boop. Here, have a scratching post. The beast looks at it pensively. Getting closer for a sniff, it mews quietly and moves back to its original position. It looks a bit more lax. Pet. Success! The beast lets you pet its head as it bows under your hand. You seem to have gained its trust. Yeah. And then we spam. Have this. The cat's purring in the light. Should I give it a name? Yes. You are, if I believe, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is now my friend. Would you like to proceed to level 3? Yes. Yeah! Look at this! I love this photo. This is like one of my favorite photos ever. Success! I now have 2 cats. Oh, you're following me home. Glad you're not blocking the road anymore. Hey, yeah. I see giving you the catnip was the right idea. Don't look so smug, cat. Are you alright? Remember that old cat I told you about earlier? Yeah? Why? I've been looking for that cat for a while now with no luck. My grandma was really fond of it. I want to have it in a shelter before winter hits. It was already quite old when it left our house all of a sudden. Well, if you ever see it, just let me know, alright? See ya. Hey, wait! And she's gone. I know what I have to do. I have to help find that cat. But I better get home before Mom kills me. Come on, Mr. Beast. Let's go home. On my way home, I walked through the local park. On a whim. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I just need to hydrate. On my way home, I walked through the local park on a whim. Until I saw... OMG! Another cat! I can barely see it as it's obscured in darkness, but it is definitely a tiny cat. Okay. Last time we played this, I accidentally skipped over this part by spamming, so let's try looking around. Leftover orange. Should I pick it up? Yes. Picked up the orange. I go back to the street where Mr. Beast was blocking the road yesterday, when suddenly, watch out, miss! I duck and see a ball flying past where my head was, just narrowly avoiding a concussion. I look to where the sound came from and see a kid about elementary school age, looking at me with an amazed expression. He goes to pick the ball up, and immediately gets right into my face. That was so cool! How'd you dodge that ball so fast? He looks at me, eyes sparkling, and when I suddenly get an idea, how about I tell you if you tell me something in return? He nods enthusiastically, eager to learn more about my secret technique of how to dodge balls. Though you might want to hide the fact it's because you got hit in the face too many times to count. Oh. It's pretty dark there. Do you know about the cat at the park? I know I've seen a bunch of mean-looking cats gang up on it once. My parents told me to stay away from the neighborhood cats since they're all meanies and have sharp claws. Though I did try petting it once. I was playing in the park with my yo-yo when I saw it watching. When I tried to get closer, it ran away. It looked really scared of me. A yo-yo, huh? In fact, here miss, you can have it. Ah! Really? You look like you need it more than me. And as my parents always say, always help out those in need. Wow, thanks, kid. Have you seen a old long-haired cat around here? That's what it said. You mean the ghost? The ghost? Yeah, that's what we call it around here. I've only seen it once. It looked like one of those monsters on TV. Like how the Green Ranger punched the fire ghost in last week's episode. Anyway, all I know is that he's fast, and I've heard from my big bro that it could talk. A cat that can talk? How is that possible? I don't know. He said it sounded like it was talking to itself. Ask my big bro if you see him. He's always with his girlfriend. Have you noticed any more strange-looking cats around town? Strange-looking? Ah, there was one cat I saw on my way home one time. It was holding one of those things my dad uses for exercise in its tail. What? I saw it near my tita's sari-sari store. It looked so strong, like Black Ranger. I should investigate that. Alright, that's all I can, Your mom's store. I just noticed that now. Your mom's store. Oh, kittens. Those are some tough-looking cats. This feels familiar somehow. What should I do? Give item. What item should I give? This one, I suppose. That didn't work. This one? Looking at my backpack, I still have the scratch post when I dealt with Mr. Beast. Though it definitely looks like it's seen better days. I show the cats the scratching post. They seem interested. I toss the post with all my might. Success! The cats chased after it. There's a blanket here. Should I pick it up? Yes. Picked up the blanket. I hate that the music, like, silences out at the end, and then it loops right back around, and it makes me feel like something's about to happen when really there's nothing. Yes. I picked up the cardboard. Okay. Let's craft something. Maybe I can put this box together? Yeah! Can I put this? No, nothing. Okay, how about I try giving you some food? Oh, it didn't like that! It definitely isn't healthy to be giving it food off the ground, but it's worth a shot if it'll coax him out. And I mean, who doesn't like oranges? The cat sniffs the orange from a distance and then hisses loudly. We're cats. Oh, fuck! I forgot! Cats hate oranges! Fuck, I forgot. Cats hate citrus fruits. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Here, buddy. Play around with the yo-yo, hoping this will make the cat come out of hiding. See a pair of eyes glinting at you from the darkness, though no more movement from the cat ever appears to happen. It's missing something. Maybe another toy? Can I merge these two? Yes, I can! Here you go. You fiddle with the toy in front of its hiding spot, lightly swinging it around. And you see its paws are trying to catch the toy from the dark. Ah! Listen. For a skittish cat, they're often hiding. So even like when you show a toy, even just a little bap, you know, from their paws is so big for them. It's incredible. Ah, I'm so happy. This little baby. Let's do that again. I want to see that again. You fiddle with the toy in front of its hiding spot, lightly swinging it around. And you see its paws are trying to catch the toy. Ah! I love it. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, Hark. Welcome in. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Coffee. How's you? I am good. I still have some coughs and colds, but at least it's not like at least it's not as bad as before. Because before I used to wake up with like really, really stuffy nose. Like I couldn't breathe at all. And then I would feel like shit. I would wake up feeling like shit. But this morning I woke up, I blowed my nose a little bit, and then I felt alright. You know, still sniffly, still coughing every now and then, but better. You know, I didn't cough at all yesterday until I went to the barber's. It was so embarrassing. Like, I didn't cough at all, like, the whole day, and then I went to the barber's, and then while the guy was cutting my hair, I suddenly felt a tickle in my throat, and I couldn't fight it. I coughed a little bit, and then he pulled back, and then I went into a coughing fit, because the tickle wouldn't go away, and I started coughing my lungs out, and everybody thought I had COVID. Everybody looked at me like I had COVID. And then I had to ask the guy for water, because it really wouldn't go away, so I had to drink some water from their fucking break room. It was so embarrassing. Like, I swear, I'm not that sick. Anyway, let's try giving this guy the box. Place the cardboard home you've made in front of the little fellow. Eyes wide open with curiosity, the cat waddles forward and jumps to the box with great delight. It looks so comfy. Aww. Wait, I'm gonna cry. Look at it, says home. It loves home. No. Quick, move on before I start crying. Here you go. Oh, I forgot to pet it. Fuck. Okay. The shy cat looks at you with comfort as it starts to stand up from the box and head slowly towards your direction. You pet the cat on its head, and it pounces straight into your arms, wanting to be hugged. Oh, you're a sweet boy pala. You're just a sweet boy. Just a very skittish cat, but you're a sweet boy. See, cats don't normally like to be hugged, even if they love you, right? But this cat just wants to be loved. Just wants to be loved. I'm gonna name you after my cat, because you remind me of my cat. My orange tabby is named Cody. Cody is now my friend. Yeah. Yes. Don't ask how the camera got there. I see. Oh god. Coughing. Hold on. Maybe coffee wasn't such a good idea. I thought the warmness of the coffee would help. But I think the coffee itself is not helping. Should've just went with warm water or something. Okay. A success! I continue to walk back home with the shy cat napping in its small cardboard home, who was at first so intent on hiding from me. With a smile on my face, I clutch my bag and look at the cat I've just befriended. It's quite tiny and young. Maybe you should adopt it. I love the idea of bringing it back home with the other cats from before. Maybe they'll all mingle with each other well. I should separate Shy from Insane first, though. I'm not sure if Shy can handle Insane just yet. They're talking about Cody and Mr. Beast. For some reason, this text forgot to change it. But on my way home, however, That's when I see it. Oh, majestic. Long-haired, white and orange indeed. It's a cat. The rumored ghost. Looking quite old to be wandering around on its own. It stares at me, its gaze piercing. This one is definitely far more dangerous than Insane ever was. But then, its gaze moves down to the cat peacefully sleeping in the box in your arms. You instinctively try to hide Shy from its sight. It looks incredibly threatening. You've only met Shy a few hours ago. But you definitely do anything to protect it from harm. That's what happens when you fall in love with a pet. Have you guys seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Rosa, was like, I don't get it. I don't get why people love dogs. And then I think it was, I forget who, but somebody gave her a puppy. Somebody gave her a puppy to make her understand. And then she pretended to not care about this puppy. But then at the end of the episode, she's like, I've only met this dog 24 hours ago. But if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. I only met Shy a few hours ago, but you definitely do anything to protect it from harm. Yes, I would die for this cat. Anyway. However, all the ghost does is nod its head slowly. And like a true phantom, disappears from sight. Huh? You know cats actually do nod their heads? I don't know why. It's definitely not like a yes or no type thing. But sometimes, I'll look at my cat, and I'll be like, what you doing? And then she'll she'll give me a, you know that nod up? When you nod your head up? Like a, what's good? Kinda nod. You know what I'm talking about? Like a, what's good kinda nod. And I'll go, what you doing? And then she'll give me that nod, and I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, man. I don't know why cats do that. If anyone knows, please tell me. But yeah. That was quite peculiar. It almost acted human? No, that's impossible. I mean, it's a cat. You should get Shy to the safety of your home before you lose your mind even further. Ah. It's a fine weekend morning to be lazing around, is what you would say. Except your mother suddenly calls out and asks you to go out and buy some ingredients at the nearby sari-sari store. Without a choice and not wanting to anger the scariest beast known to man, you resolve to yourself to help. As you pass by the rustic gym on your way to the sari-sari store, you're greeted by another neighborhood cat. OMG, cat! Well, this cat is something. It looks sassy. With a chuckle, you notice that it even has an expensive-looking pearl necklace around its neck. Well, that is certainly most interesting, isn't it? It's official, Lee's becoming the local cat person. I am already the local cat person. When I jogged around the neighborhood, I used to feed some of the cats around the neighborhood until these fucking haters that people in my neighborhood where I would feed, who live near where I feed the cats. These fucking haters, they called the guard to tell me to stop. Why? Nobody's feeding these cats. Nobody's taking care of them. Every cat that I've seen in the village, they have some sort of sickness. I saw a cat with an eye infection. Here's the thing. Eye infections are so common in little kittens, but they're so easy to fight against. You just clean it out with water and a cotton bud, right? With a cotton bud with water, and then you put a little bit of medicine, which is an ointment thing that's over the counter. An over-the-counter ointment. You'd have to talk to a vet for the actual drug name, but It's really easy. And then you just clean that and then you're good to go. And if it comes back, do it again. I had kittens before, and when they were born they actually had eye infections because newborns tend, because their eyes are they're born with closed eyes, so when those eyes start to open up there's a tendency to get an infection because like it's brand new exposure to bacteria, right? And I would clean out their eyes every single day and put the ointment on their eyes every single day. And like I would clean the crust off of their eyes, and then, you know, their eyes would still be closed though. But like one day I was cleaning one of the kitten's eyes, and the moment that I cleaned it up, I saw a little boop. I saw a little boop. Two teeny tiny beads. Two teeny tiny eyes looking up at me for the first time, and I broke down. I broke down. I couldn't contain myself because this little baby looked at me for the first time. Oh god, I miss those kittens. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I need to collect myself. See, if I get teary-eyed, I'm gonna get more colds, because that's just how my body works. If I cry, I get colds. Anyway. Well, that is certainly Sorry, one sec, chat. Okay, my coffee is done, which means after this, I'll just be drinking water, which is good. Okay. Well, that is certainly most interesting, isn't it? Though the bow on her tail is also a nice touch. She's so cute! Look at that purple. It's once again time to put your cat befriending skills to the test with this one. Oh? There seems to be another cat nearby. Wow! This cat seems to be buff. So buff, he's been putting in hours in the gym, isn't he? Hasn't he? Even carrying a dumbbell with its tail. It seems like this was the cat the little kid from the other day told you about. Ah. Flex! You start flexing your frail arms in front of the buff cat. The cat flexes back at you. Its muscles glinting in the daylight. He looks proud of himself. He kind of reminds me of my gray tabby back then. I had this gray tabby called Mealy. Because like it's spelled melee. And he was a buff cat. Like he was born really big as a kitten. And then he was also very rowdy growing up. And then when he finally did become an adult, for some reason, no matter how much he ate, it never turned into fat. It was always muscle. He was a big, muscly boy. And he would walk around. And he was so big and heavy that when my brother tripped over him, he didn't budge. Instead, my brother fell over and sprained his ankle. And my brother was out of commission for 2 weeks. Like, he didn't go to school for 2 weeks because he tripped over my cat. And my cat was unharmed. He was unharmed. He was fully okay. It's just like, that was a weird thing that happened. Also, I just realized there's like muscles on the tail here. You see that? Pulsating? Okay. Oh, here it is. Let's talk to the lady. Why, hello there, young lady. What can I get ya? What's the... Oh, hold on. I should probably check this out. This is new. What's this big machine? There seems to be a slot for something to put in. You're not entirely sure what it's for. You should ask the store owner for more details. Why, hello there, young... Why, hello there, young lady. What can I get you? What's the machine up front? That's the recycling machine. You can give it any empty bottle and it'll give you 10 pesos in return. Neat deal, huh? Helps encourage the people around here to recycle more. Though, I haven't seen much people use it. Maybe I should advertise it more. Cool. I should check it out. What can I get ya? What's available? It's a hot day, so we got some cold water up and running, if you need some. Somebody sold us this small pet dress the other day too. It's pretty old, so we're selling it for cheap, around 50 pesos. And we also got some paper in stock since it's project week for all you kiddos. What you getting? Here you go. I obtained a colorful paper. Is there anything else I can get? Cold water? We promote recycling here. Come back when you got something to put it in. Nothing. Okay. I believe we should just start picking up bottles. An empty tumbler. Okay, so this is a different thing. So I can get some cold water now. Here you go. Obtain cold water bottle. Hell yeah! So let's just start picking up bottles. Sorry if I sniffled into the fucking microphone. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Hey, it's the lady. Oh, hey, it's you. What's up? Have you had any more luck with those cats? Who's this? I met her earlier this week. Been taking care of the stray cats around here. A good fella if I've ever seen one. Well, if she says you're a good kid, then it must be true. Nice to formally meet you. She's talked about you before, you know. Lovely person, she said, and how she wished she asked for your number before you left. The young man snickers to himself and in an instant moves his whole body to the side to avoid an incoming elbow aiming for his belly, just in the nick of time. The young woman sighs in exasperation, and almost like she's used to this whole charade. Don't mind him, he just likes to tease me whenever he gets the opportunity. You make it way too easy. And the young woman misses again. They're so cute. Well, if you're done with that, the young woman pouts at him in defeat. You've had a puzzled look on your face ever since you've shown up, kid. Is there any way is there anything we can do to help? Any luck on finding the cat? You mean Hachi? Hachi? I found out the cat's name the other day. Apparently the kids around here call it the ghost. You mean the one you've been looking for the longest time? Yep. Didn't you say the weirdest thing about it last time? Like you heard it talk to itself and all that? It's true. I heard it. It kept mumbling about an old house and something about having a kid. I still think that's a whole load of nonsense, but if you're the one saying it, then I have no choice but to believe you. How touching. So I just tried to hydrate and I ended up spilling water all over myself. God damn it, it's on my pants too. Oh well. It's not cold at least, so not too bad. Okay. Know anything about the cats in this area? The one with the dumbbell scares me. You're just scared of the fact that there's a cat stronger than you. True. I've seen it training for the entire week straight. Little fella's probably tired as hell. But it's definitely way more ripped than me. But the one that truly terrifies me is the skinny one. Hello, off-brand offspring. Hello. Is it nice to meet me? What are you doing right meow? I'm playing OMG Cat. I couldn't find it in the category section, so we're just on Just Chatting now. But it's a Filipino-made game. It's not out yet. It's not, at least not that I know. But this is the demo that I got off of their itch.io. Yeah. Why? She's so cute? I don't know why, but that thing hates my guts. It's probably the best if I don't get closer to it. Well, I know she likes anything shiny. Oh, and that I used to dress her in these tiny clothes back when I was younger. Anyway, this might help with the sassy one. I got a can of tuna! She loves this brand. If you give her some, I'm absolutely sure she'll be ecstatic. And if you put some of that tuna in water, you'll get a cat protein shake. If you might want to give it a try with the buff one. All right. So, I believe this cat doesn't want to talk to me. Yep. So we talk to this one. What do you call cat that faceplants on a teacup? A kitty. That's a... I feel like you can do better. I feel like you can do better. I love puns, but that one was like low. Alright, let's make a protein shake for this boy. Here you go. I give the protein shake to the buff cat. He drinks all of it in one fell swoop. He looks energized. Uh-huh. Can I pet it now? Pet. A success! The buff cat leans against his dumbbell with one paw up, with a very pleased face as I continue to move closer to pet its head. You seem to have gained its trust. Let's pet it one more time. A success! He looks at you in awe, almost like he's waiting for something. Give your new friend a name? What should we name this cat? I think the last time we named it Arnold for Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's fine if I suck at puns, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here? Happy to be here. Yes. Arnold nods its head back and forth. it seems like he likes his new name. What's this? It seems that Sassy is struggling with some cinder blocks. Before you can greet him, however, he goes back to paw at the pile of cinder blocks again, but this time, Arnold helps him out. Wait a minute. Sassy is a boy? What? Sassy is a boy. They're gay. They're gay lovers. Arnold starts to move the pile and blocks the pile of blocks. Arnold starts to move the pile of blocks away, one by one. What an incredibly mighty feline. Before you know it, the pile lessens incredibly, until all that's left behind is a hole the size of a small tuna can. Sassy mews at Arnold, looks like almost like he's thanking him, and immediately goes to squeeze himself through the small opening. A few minutes later, pops out Sassy, holding what appears to be a pair of scissors. Huh? Is this cat gonna kill me? Pair of scissors in his mouth. He bumps his head at your ankle. Huh? What? It looks like he wants you to take it. Oh. You graciously accept the pair of scissors. Maybe it could be of use to you. Okay. Thank you, I guess? Does he want us to cut something? Yeah, I think so. Arnold is walking quite elegantly, its gaze directly on Sassy's. Now you're even more confused on what's happening here. Is this a reunion of sworn lovers? It looks like Sassy's ready to interact with me. Bloop. Hello. I believe... Craft. If I cut the scissors, I can make a hat. Would you like this hat? You place your handmade paper hat on top of Sassy's head. He loves it. It's all puffed up, looking like a movie star. Buff gives me a thumbs up. Good job. Yeah, cute. Okay, now we can get some money. Receive 10 pesos. Yes. Let's get up to 50 pesos. I don't have any more. So now, yeah, we don't have any more bottles. But now we have 50 pesos and we can buy this dress. Obtained an old pet dress. Yeah, look how pretty it is. Let's go give it. Here you go. I give the cat the old pet dress I got from the Sari Sari store. Sassy looks at it longingly and bumps its head on my leg, looking at the dress. It looks like it wants me to put it on her. I willingly comply with the queen's request and do as I was ordered. After it's on, its smug look intensity has multiplied by 100. Was this really a good idea? I believe, and then I give this. She disappeared. What? That's a glitch, isn't it? You give the cat some tuna from earlier. Oh, there you go. And it gulps it all down in one fell swoop. Buff looks at her with proud, twinkling eyes. Wait, now it's calling it a her. I'm so confused. I'm sure that wasn't very ladylike, but it's for the best that you keep that to yourself, lest you want the wrath of two very strong cats. And then, can I pet you? Yeah, I can pet it. Okay, the sassy cat. Oh, the sassy cat bows its head slightly with a pleased look on its face. You continue to pet it and observe that its tail wraps lightly around its shoulder, indicating a sign of delight. Ah! A baby! You notice the sassy cat's face blush, even if it's not evident. Its tail starts to curl around its shoulder and she bows down slightly with one paw up. You move closer in the hopes of petting it once again to confirm your suspicions. A success! You've befriended another cat! Give your friend a new name? Yes. Your name is Pretty, because you're pretty. Pretty is now my friend. Proceed to level 5. Yes! Look at them! They're so cute! Look, it's a heart shape! Can you tell me a pun? I don't have brain cells right now. Yeah, I don't have brain cells right now. Let's just play the game. I just want to play the game. Even cats have a better love life than me. No, they're so cute though. Okay. Whew, that was something new. These cats are all truly unique in their own little ways. After finally befriending the 2 cats, I head back home, hugging a paper bag for the groceries that took me hours to get. The demon residing in my home won't be too happy about this. I try my best to hide the grimace on my face, to no avail. Well, no helping it now. I've reached the front steps of my home. I don't know why it switches between first person and second person. But what's this? There's something on the front porch? Eh? A picture? I pick it up, inspecting it closely. It seems to be a picture of an old house? How did it get here? I look around my surroundings, spotting nothing in particular. I pocket it for now. It looks important if both Sassy and Buff are staring at it with piercing eyes. I wave the 2 of them goodbye, watching them walk away and carefully open the front door. As I tiptoe across the living room, I slowly but carefully drop off the paper bag on top of the kitchen table, making sure to be quiet so as not to disturb the demon that's somewhere inside this house. This house is also very Filipino. Look, there's a cross, there's a live, laugh, love up here. There's like trophies of like, somebody's trophies, I guess. Normally, if you like have any sort of award, your family will like display it for you in their house. I head back inside my room to wallow in my thoughts. Why does it feel like... Oh, we also have the fucking plant that every Filipino house owns. Why does it feel like all the cats in this town know each other somehow? It is a small town, so it isn't impossible, but it is a bit strange. I decide to finally solve this mystery for myself. It's time you get to the bottom of this mysterious ghost lurking in the town. She's talking about a cat. I head down to the living room to ask my mom about the picture. Smash. Anyway, I find her sweeping the living room floor, furiously picking up cat hair. I bring out the photo I picked up yesterday, hoping that she'll know about this old house. Where did you find this? Outside, on the porch. How could it have gotten over there? Fidgeting nervously, I finally ask her what this house is. It's the house of the neighborhood Lola I used to visit. She's been gone for a long while now, though. Where can I find this house? She gives me a suspicious look, silently asking me why I would go there. I gulp, and she sighs in disbelief. I'm not going to ask why you would go there, but since I know I can't stop you, I'll tell you where you can find it. She gives me directions, and I immediately head out in search of the house. Following the directions, I find myself standing in front of an old home full of lush greenery. You decide to walk up the steps leading up to the patio and finally arrive at the front door. With hesitance, I clasp the door knocker and knock a few times. It's you! How in the world did you find out where I live? Before I even open my I can't fucking speak. Okay. Before I even open my mouth, I see something in the corner of my eye. Sorry, I'll explain later. Oop. Ah. You have finally found me, young one. And I'm sure that you have many lingering questions floating inside that curious mind of yours. And I, Hachikat, am here to answer them. That's such a cute name. But as you did with the others, you also have to befriend me first. What do you want to do? Pet. Ahem! I was startled by the rather loud cough the talking cat made. I'm not sure that we are not that close. I am sure that we are not that close for me to allow you to pet my head. Sorry. Converse? Would you mind if we talked about some stuff, Hatchy Cat? Oh, young one, I would not mind at all. After all, I do love meaningful conversations. A talking cat like I does not have much people or animals to converse with. Hatchy Cat will remember that. I'm not gonna pick you up. I know you're not gonna like that. I go back to the front of the house to find the young woman still standing there. You're cheeky, aren't you? Daring to keep a lady waiting. I'll let it go for now. So if I'm right, you need help with a cat. Well, ask away. What do you know about Hatchy Cat? It's my grandmother's cat. Knowing how intent she is on finding this cat, I wasn't surprised that this is where it leads to. I haven't seen him myself, but I know he's out there. I mean, even you've seen him. It's almost like everyone but me has actually seen Hachi. Wait. Hatchy Cat doesn't like to show himself in front of his family? Hell, I don't even know. Hold on. Hell, I don't know how he even managed to live this long, but he is out there. If you see him, use this. Ooh, a brush! Yeah, that's right, long-haired cats love brushes. This is his favorite brush. I believe you're the only one who can get close to him. And please tell him to come visit home every once in a while, okay? Something that could be of use? Here, have this. Oh! Treats! You can use this if you're having trouble with some of the more rowdy cats around here. Rounding the corner, I see Arnold and Pretty snuggling together in front of the gym. Arnold looking as energetic as usual, and Pretty with her tail swishing in the wind. I see a glimpse of the old pet dress from yesterday underneath one of Pretty's paws. She looks to the flowers near the gym entrance, and finally looks in my direction. Both felines have now noticed your presence. Now is my cue to go ask some questions. Hatchy Cat. Both felines turn their head at the sound of the name, so they do know each other. Pretty stands up as if to show me the old pet dress. Didn't I just give this to her yesterday and she's already sick of it? Arnold huffs like he can read your thoughts. Well, you're not one to overlook a gift horse in the mouth, so you take the dress from Pretty. Pretty gives you a purr, licking her paws in satisfaction. Arnold sighs, out of Pretty's sight. Girls, right? Arnold and Pretty get up and leave together with their tails intertwined. They're so cute! I'll see you at home, guys! I reach the familiar one-way street. See a nostalgic sight, Mr. Beast blocking the middle of the road. Instead of staying in place, however, Mr. Beast immediately comes up for a snuggle. Ah, hi, baby. I missed you too. I ask about Hatchy Cat. Pet. I give Mr. Beast a little pat on the head. He likes it. Too bad I've already befriended it though. Hatchy Cat. I ask Mr. Beast if it knows anything about Hatchy Cat. Mr. Beast looks at me with a curious expression. It looks like it doesn't know anything. I then spot that he's actually brought that mouse toy with him. I ask Mr. Beast if I can borrow the toy, but it looks at me with a sneer. That looks like a no. Maybe I can give him something. A treat. I give some of the cat treats you got from the woman at the house to Mr. Beast. I then see Mr. Beast inhaling the treats at an incredible speed. Yum, 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 yum. Have you ever seen those cats that like eat treats and then they're meowing at the same time? So cute. After that's done, it looks at you with a doubtful expression, but eventually gestures for you to take the toy. Yeah, thank you for the toy. Mr. Beast, having had his fill, decided to go back home in order to rest. Bye-bye. Oh, it's my baby! I find my feet bringing me back to the old park. I see Cody, chilling near the creaky swings in his blanketed cardboard home. Ever since Cody became part of the family, he likes to mostly spend his time lounging at my room. But it isn't all that rare to see him back here every now and again. So I decided to put back the boxy home here for some shelter whenever he comes back. Hello, my baby! I pet you! I give Cody a little pet and scratch his chin. He's very comfortable in there. And I remember, didn't this blanket elicit some strange response from Cody? There was no reason why Cody should have liked that blanket, but he did. The blanket was old and was surely used before Cody's time. Can I borrow that blanket? Cody doesn't look like he wants to give it up, but he does move out of the way for me to pick it up. Cody mews at me. It looks like he's decided to head back home. I wave him goodbye. Cody may be tiny, but he's strong enough for himself. I feel like a proud mom. Aw, my baby. Looks like Cody left the box. Yeah, sure, why not? I think that's everything. Oh. Oh! Okay, I know exactly what to do with this. This is the thing where you fill it with cat treats. Yes. You fill it with cat treats and then they have to kind of paw at the treats to get them out. It's really nice engagement. Okay, that's it. Here you go. Hatchcat looks intently on what you just crafted. Young one, I truly am astonished by your skills. Doing this and that, and mixing the very tasty sustenance with it, truly amazing. Truly. And it's for me? Young one, it's been so long since I've been treated this well. My sincere gratitude to you. Well, now if you don't mind, I shall dig in. You watch as Hachigat's elegance suddenly faded and become a glutton. Perhaps Hachigat really loves these treats, huh? Blanket? A blanket, eh? I'm not sure it's comfortable, but definitely not for me. Oh, sorry. I'm sure it's comfortable, but definitely not for me, young one. I love blankets that keep me warm and safe, but I like things to be clean and dapper, just like I am. But I am sure another cat would like this. My child, the shy cat, perhaps? So this baby is posh. What about this? Do you like this? Bring it closer to me, young one. My eyes are quite old, as you know. Inch closer to Hatchcat and place the toy in front of its figure. You see the elderly cat adjust its eyes, and suddenly, its eyes are glistening in the light! Young one, is this what I think it is? A little mouse toy? The rather senior cat rises with pleasure and excitement as it starts to play with it. Thank you, young one. This item brings me great pleasure indeed. Lola used to give things like these to me, and I appreciate them so much. Oh, I think he misses Lola. What about this? You like this? Oh dear God, do not, and I repeat, do not put that on me, young one. What an aggressive comment by Hachikat. you are once again startled by what the cat said and quickly shoved it back inside your backpack, the item never to be seen again. My sincere apologies to have yelled at you, young one. It appears that the memory of Lola dressing me up with the likes of that item suddenly reappeared inside my head. It was very clear, you know. But I know that little Miss Sassy Cat would love that, young one. Okay. Let's brush it. A success! Hatchy Cat continues to chuckle softly and now starts to relax against your arms as you continue to brush its soft hair. Yes, young one. How I love getting brushed like this. Oh, oopsie. Being clean and dapper is one of my is the most of my priorities. Nice. I accidentally pressed space. Let's do that again. Or should I pet? Let's pet. Pet. A success! You hear Hatchy Cat give out small and soft chuckles as you pet its head. Yes, young one. You're very knowledgeable in petting a cat like me. You have gained my trust. Ah, my baby. Let's treat. Ah, yes, sustenance that has a familiar taste. Thank you, young one. I deeply appreciate the provisions you have given me. Now let's brush it again. Yes, young one, how I love getting brushed like this. Lola did this to me every time I approached her. Such an amazing trinket indeed. Being clean and dapper is the most of my priorities. Yeah! The elder cat bows its head, placing its paw against its mouth. It gave you a lively chuckle. Are you alright? Ha! Of course everything is alright, young one. I knew that it was just a matter of time before you would befriend me too. I had good faith in you, young one, and you did not fail my expectations. Hachi looks pleased. A success! Young one, you did well. Now you must know the truth. And only the truth. Only if you do wish to know. As I stand quietly in front of the talking cat, I start to ponder and gather every question about all the cats I've met inside my head. Before nodding to its question as a sure answer that I really do want to know about these strange-looking cats, and now a talking cat. Oh. Well, I read that wrong, but yes, I do nod. Very well then. I am here to entertain your questions and why us cats have been scattered in this little village of ours. How long has it been since you guys have been scattered? It's been years, and yet we do not think a day like this would come. For all of us to be tamed and befriended? And properly at that matter? Where did you all come from? It all started with her, whom we call Lola. She lived here, right in this very house, where we stand. You see, she took care of us well. All 6 of us. She fed us, made her home our home, made us feel loved, just like other humans do to other animals. And they're kind too. She knew what we liked and what we didn't. She was our everything. And we felt what you humans call love. And it was bittersweet. All of it changed suddenly. When Lola was diagnosed with dementia. No! What happened to all the other cats? Insane Cat went crazy first. He loved Lola too deeply. But when Lola started forgetting us, he became sad. And much more as the days went by. And to make up for that, he chose to be crazy, and eventually went insane. Started wandering through the streets one day, without us even knowing. As for the lazy cat, he was very active back in the day. Loved to play with Lola as she threw a ball of yarn out at the lawn. But when everything stopped, he diverted to being lazy and dull. Just wanted to lie down in the streets or wherever he could. Honestly, hoping to forget. Buff Cat always played with Lola and Lazy as well, competing with Lazy for the ball of yarn. Glad to see he's in good shape as always. You know, he may be tough on the exterior, but inside, He's a very soft cat. Especially for Lola. I knew he'd always have a soft spot for her. He reverted to wandering the streets, and eventually ended up as a cat who distracted himself by lifting weights. And whatnot. Whatever gym humans do, that cat does. And you know, Buff and Sassy were a thing. He ended up buffing as a result of their breakup. Oh my god, they broke up? What the fuck? A coping mechanism, as you humans might say. Ah, young one, I am sure that you have met a very shy cat. Well, you must know that Shy Cat is my very own child. Aww! Ah, yes, he too was also very close to Lola. Always wanting to be by her side no matter what. But of course, he was shy. I'm only guessing that he got that trait from the others always being around with Lola so much. He started out feeling very shy and, sadly, left out. Of course, I was always there to console him, but not so much now, as I barely see him. He likes to stay by the dark alleys, as you see. I try to find him, but knowing my age and all, it gets hard to see and keep track of him. But anyways, I'm going off track. Now, where were we? Ah, Sassy Cat. The ever-so-pampered cat by Lola. Always the one by her side. She got to follow Lola everywhere, be carried by her, even slept beside her. Those days were so special for her, I know. She always got some special treats and whatnot. She was really close with Lola's family too. I know she has some trinkets that she does not share with us, but it is most fine, honestly. And well, she got utterly devastated when everything changed. We all did. Ah, and well, there's me. Got taken in the first, and got to know Lola first. I have observed everything in this little home. From all the other cats coming in slowly, my child being born, the various human events that happened whenever we were here. Well, those were the times where I was still strong and most capable. Sadly though, I am not who I was before. I too tried my very best to keep myself sane, for everyone and their welfare. All I could ever say is that everything that she was until the end was sweet. I did not think at all that everything would end the way it did. Everything was broken, shattered. Hear this, young one. There will always live the constant of only one being able to watch over the other. In our case, it is Lola who watches over us. It is never two, just one. As Hatchcat finished talking, I felt a sudden burst of sadness wash upon my whole being. How do you feel after learning about all that? After learning all about that, young one? I feel so sad. Feel so bad for what happened. That must have been hard for you. I don't know exactly what I'm feeling right now. Death is inevitable. Eventually, everything leads to that. But who are you to blame for feeling sadness and pain upon such a terrible death? I think this one. Death is inevitable. Eventually everything leads to that. But who are you to blame for feeling sadness and pain upon such a terrible death? I understand, young one. It is true. The inevitable eventually will happen. Yet even us cats are capable of feeling what you humans do. Everyone just doesn't know it. With the sad emotion still encompassing your face, you silently agree to what Hatchcat said. And so, young one, I hope you relay this message to anyone you can. To those who you can, of course. And to anyone who doesn't know it just yet. Not just for us cats, but for all animal kind. Please, understand us. Let us love freely like you humans do. Let them know that we have emotions like you do. We may feel differently, but it is important to know that we are all the same. Carved inside the same universe. This game is so fucking deep all of a sudden. What? I thought this was just a silly, funny game about taking care of cats. Fuck. Of course. Thank you, young one. A considerable amount of thanks from us animal kind will be sure to be sent your way. Young one, you see, there are forces in the universe that we do not understand. Measurable forces that cannot be explained, but cannot be denied. And that is what this is. What's happening right now, even I do not get it, but I know that it is real, very much real. And you yourself are so destined to be in your endeavors. This befriending us all, being the friendly neighborhood cat tamer, is a blessing. Not only for me, but also for my fellow cats and animal kind. Especially us who have gone through such a sad moment in this life. Aww! Family picture. Look at Insane. I love this. And that's the end of the game. Happy noises. Oh. Wow. Oh, damn. That was such a heavy game for some reason. For no reason. Oh man. I'm speechless. That was such a heavy game. No, as someone who absolutely loves cats and like knows about cat rescue, like the animal rescue side of taking care of cats and community cats and stuff. That was like, that ending part was just too real, cuz it's almost unfathomable when you realize that people can just be so cruel, like for no reason whatsoever. And you just think like, how can you be mean to such an innocent creature, you know? Like, so there are a few people in my neighborhood who are trying to push for like having some sort of program for the community cats in the neighborhood. You know, maybe we can have TNR, which is a trap neuter return, where we trap the stray cats, neuter them, and then return them to their communities, so that they stop. It's a form of like population control, but also like cats are actually healthier if they're spayed and neutered, because they're not like going crazy every heat season. But yeah. And like, I wish that we could have that in my neighborhood. But like, when they tried to convince the administration to actually implement it, they said, but why don't we just kill all the cats? What? How could you even say that? They're like, I mean, wouldn't it be better if we just didn't have community cats in the first place, so we wouldn't have to like spend on this program, whatever? Like, how can you be... I can't imagine anyone being so cruel, and yet there it is. You know what I mean? And it's just so painful, because like, you wouldn't think that way if you just took the time to understand cats. But that's the thing, right? People just don't care, and it's frustrating. I mean, in my own home, I live with someone like that, who just doesn't care, who just doesn't even think about the well-being of the cat. I mean, I mentioned this at the start of the stream, that my grandmother keeps asking me to fucking toss out my cats. Or at least one cat in particular, because she doesn't like that he's taking up space in one of the rooms. Like, she's like, put him in a cage outside or something. Like, even in the rain? I used to have a cat who lived outside in a cage, against my will, by the way. Like, I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't want him to live in a cage, but they forced him to live in a cage. And he got sick consistently because of the cold and the rains and the heat during the day. Like, he's gone now, by the way. But I don't want that to happen to any other cat. And it's just really frustrating that my grandmother just consistently wants me to every time she sees this cat, she's like, that should be outside. It's frustrating because I care about the well-being of my cats, but she doesn't. And it's honestly crazy. It's honestly crazy that human beings can be so cruel, especially against something that has no morality. Like, I mean, cats aren't malicious. They have no ability to have malice. You know? Cuz they're not people. You know, they just care about taking care of themselves, you know? Like surviving and loving the people who take care of them. And that's really just the only two fucking the only two modes that animals have. It's just survive and love the people who help you survive. That's how instincts work. It's just so simple and genuine and innocent. Sorry, I just realized I'm rambling. So, yeah. Now that the game is done, I don't actually know what I should do now. I think I'll just end stream here, just because I should probably rest while I'm sick. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah. Let's see who is online right now. Who can we raid into? Who can we raid into? Hey! Cosmic is playing Persona 5. Alright. Let's raid into Cosmic. Alright, /raid Cosmic. Hell yeah. Alright, raid message. Horny raid. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. No, wait. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Red Dragon Inn with a bunch of our friends, and I hope you guys will be there to watch it. And yeah. Thank you everybody who was here. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah. Bye-bye.